Welcome to Tecware, your ultimate source for the best and latest gaming laptop reviews. In this video, we'll be checking out the top 10 best gaming laptops in 2026, built for unbeatable speed, power, and design. From next-gen GPUs to advanced cooling systems, these machines redefine the future of gaming. So stay tuned and subscribe to Tecware for more powerful laptop recommendations every week. Number 10. Acer Nitro 5, 2026. The Acer Nitro 5 remains one of the more compelling value gaming laptop lines as we move into 2026, striking a strong balance between performance, display quality, cooling, and cost. Recent Nitro 5 models offer CPUs up to AMD Ryzen 6000 series or Intel H series, or even moving toward newer Ultra/HX class in some variants, paired with NVIDIA RTX GPUs, RTX 4050/4060/3070 in many SKUs, with decent TGP budgets to deliver solid 1080p and some 1440p gaming. Display options have improved. Many 15.6 panels now run at 144Hz or 165Hz refresh rate. There are also QHD, 2560x1440, options, better IPS panels, and incremental gains in brightness and color accuracy. On the thermal side, Acer has been beefing cooling. Dual fan setups, multiple exhaust vents, top plus bottom intake designs, improve heat pipes and software utilities, Nitro Sense, to tweak fan curves and performance. For memory/storage, many models now ship with 16 to 32 GB RAM, fast NVMe SSDs, often with dual M.2 slots, so upgrades are possible. Some also retain extra 2.5-inch bays in older models. Number 9. ASUS TUF Gaming A15, 2026. The ASUS TUF Gaming A15 in its recent/2026 adjacent configurations builds on the TUF line's core strengths: rugged build, solid cooling headroom, and decent gaming performance, while incorporating newer CPU/GPU combos to bring more power per dollar. You'll often find it equipped with Ryzen 7 of 9 or equivalent high-performance HS/H series mobile CPUs with ample cores/threads plus an NVIDIA RTX 4050 or RTX 4060 laptop GPU in the higher watt ratings, 140W in many SKUs. Enabling smooth 1080p to 1440p gameplay in modern AAA titles and strong performance in creative workflows, video editing, 3D rendering, etc. The displays are generally 15.6 inches IPS level, with refresh rates in the 144 to 165 Hz range. Anti-glare coatings, adaptive sync, MUX switch, or advanced Optimus are becoming more common to balance performance versus battery. Build quality is durable. The TUF name is earned, with MIL STD resistance in many markets, solid keyboard feel, good port selection, USB-C/USB-A/HDMI/Ethernet in many units, and storage/RAM somewhat upgradable in mid/high SKUs. On the flip side, the trade-offs are what you'd expect from a mid-high gaming laptop rather than an ultrabook. Weight is noticeable, is almost equal to 2.2 to 2.5 kilograms in many versions. Chassis gets warm under sustained gaming or high CPU load. Fans get loud when pushed, and battery life drops sharply when using high refresh rate or heavy GPU workloads. Number 8. Gigabyte AORUS 15, 2026. The AORUS 15 is Gigabyte's mid to high-end 15.6-inch gaming/creator laptop, built for people who want strong GPU power, good display quality, and decent build without going into the massive 17-/18-inch desktop replacement territory. Typical configurations include Intel H series CPUs, e.g. 12TH/13TH Gen, i7/Ultra series/similar performance chips, paired with discrete NVIDIA RTX GPUs, 4060 for 1070, etc., often with fairly generous GPU power budgets, e.g. 140W in some RTX 4060 versions, to deliver good performance at higher refresh or resolutions. Display-wise, many AORUS 15 units offer QHD, 2560x1440 panels, often at 165Hz refresh, sometimes going up to 240Hz in thin bezel or X variants. Color gamut tends to be strong, 100% DCI, P3 or sRGB, depending on model, with TV Rhineland certification on many panels for low blue light/eye comfort. Other highlights: large battery options, 99WH in some models, for better mixed-use/non-gaming battery life. Dual SSD slots are common in good SKUs for expansion. Number 7. Razer Blade 16, 2026. The Razer Blade 16, in its latest refresh, is one of the thinnest high-performance gaming/creator laptops around, pushing serious power into a clean, premium build. It now offers up to an AMD Ryzen AI 9 HX 370 CPU. First time Razer's used AMD's AI-aware chip in the Blade 16 line, along with NVIDIA GPUs up to RTX 5090 laptop GPU at 155W in its top configurations, giving excellent gaming plus creative performance. The display is one of its standout features, a 16-inch OLED panel with QHD plus resolution, almost equals 2560 x 1600, 240 Hz refresh rate, 0.2 ms response time, full DCI, P3 gamut, and very thin bezels for 0.7 mm, giving great color, low latency, and slick visuals for both fast games and media work. To support all that, Razer improved cooling with a new vapor chamber plus dual fan setup that covers a much larger portion of the motherboard than before, with very thin exhaust fins, is almost equal to 0.05 mm, which helps manage heat in such a slim profile. In terms of form factor, the Blade 16 is thinner than its predecessor, is almost equal to 0.59-inch front edge, yet remains sturdy thanks to a unibody aluminum chassis. Battery is large, 90Wh, giving quite decent life for a gaming laptop, especially in lighter tasks or web use. In one test it managed 7.5 hours in web surfing with 50% brightness. Number 6. Dell Alienware M16, 2026. The Alienware M16 R2 is Dell's 16-inch performance gaming laptop that aims to strike a balance between raw power and semi-portable usability, and in its current specs it delivers a lot for gamers and creators who want high FPS, bright displays, and premium build without going all the way to desktop volume. Under the hood, you'll find up to Intel's Core Ultra 9 185H, 16 cores, CPU, paired with NVIDIA RTX 4070/RTX 4060 laptop GPUs, depending on the SKU, and very good RAM/storage combos, 32 GB typical in many mid to high builds, up to 64 GB in premium ones, and SSDs in the 1 to 2 TB range. The display is a major strong point, a 16-inch QHD plus 2560 by 1600, 240 Hz panel with 3 milliseconds response time, 100% sRGB in many SKUs, anti-glare or wide viewing angle coatings, along with features like Advanced Optimus or G-Sync to manage performance versus power draw. Number 5. HP Omen 16 Series, 2026. The refreshed Omen 16 is HP's serious push to bring high-end gaming performance into a 16-inch chassis with more modern internals and refined cooling. In its updated configuration, you can get up to an Intel Core i9-14900HX or equivalent top Ultra/AI/HX class CPU, paired with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070Ti laptop GPU. It supports high power limits, up to 170W total processor power, TPP, and 115W GPU in certain modes/variants. The display options are strong. The top panels are 16-inch QHD/WQXGA, almost equals 2560 x 1600, IPS displays at 240 Hz refresh with 500 nits brightness, full sRGB color coverage, and low response time, is almost equal to 3 milliseconds, plus iSafe/low blue light certification. There are also variants with 165 Hz IPS panels for those not needing the highest refresh. Number 4. MSI Stealth Series, 2026. The MSI Stealth A16 AI Plus is one of MSI's thinnest and most power-packed laptops aimed at gamers, creators, and users wanting strong performance in a relatively portable 16-inch form factor. It's powered by AMD's Ryzen AI 9 HX 370 CPU or variations with an integrated NPU, 50 TOPS, plus discrete NVIDIA GPU options up to the RTX 5090 laptop GPU in its top builds, paired with high-speed LPDDR5X, 7500 RAM up to 64 GB, and fast NVMe Gen 4 SSD storage, 1 to 2 TB in many models. The display side is strong. High refresh, 240 Hz, QHD+, 2560 by 1600 OLED panels, or Mini LED/UHD+, 3840 by 2400, 120 Hz in some SKUs, all with a 16:10 aspect ratio and good color coverage, 100% DCI, P3 typical. Build quality is premium, a magnesium aluminum alloy chassis, 19.95 mm thickness, and 2.1 kg weight, a large 99.9 Wh battery, near airline legal maximum, a per-key RGB keyboard, and modern connectivity, including USB-C/USB 4, HDMI 2.1, etc. Overall, the MSI Stealth A16 AI Plus is a great pick if you want a strong, thin and light, but powerful machine, especially for mixed use, gaming, content creation, productivity, provided you accept the trade-offs in heat, noise, and cost. Number 3. Acer Predator Helios Series, 2026. The Predator Helios line in the 2025 to 2026 period represents Acer's push to give gamers and creators serious power with modern features by integrating Intel Core Ultra, e.g. Ultra 9275HX/285HX processors, the next-gen NVIDIA RTX 50 series laptop GPUs, up to RTX 5090, and displays that blend high refresh, high contrast, and speedy response in larger 16-inch and 18-inch chassis. Major improvements include the use of OLED and mini-LED panels, e.g. Helios 16 AI with OLED WQXGA 240Hz, Helios 18 AI with 4K mini-LED 120Hz with dual-mode FHD at 240Hz for those who want both visual fidelity and fluidity. Cooling has also seen upgrades. 6th Gen Razer Blade 3D metal fans with ultra-thin blades is almost equal to 0.05 mm, liquid metal thermal interface compounds, vector heat pipes, plus bigger power/TGP modes in GPUs, e.g. up to 165W in certain Helios 16 models, to better sustain high FPS. Number 2. Lenovo Legion 7 Series, 2026. The Legion 7 line has emerged as one of Lenovo's flagship gaming/creator laptops, pushing high-performance, premium displays, and upgraded thermal/chassis design into the 2025/2026 generation. Key SKUs such as the Legion Pro 7 and Legion 7i are now offered with 16-inch OLED panels, WQXGA 2560 by 1600 with 16:10 aspect ratio, 240Hz refresh rates, 1 millisecond/sub-ms response times, full DCI, P3 color gamut, X-Rite, and TV Rhineland certifications, plus Dolby Vision and G-Sync support. Under the hood, there are high-end CPUs such as AMD Ryzen 9 9955HX3D or Intel Ultra Series HX chips. GPUs are strong too, up to RTX 5080 or similarly powerful mobile graphics in high wattage configurations. Memory and storage capacities are generous. For example, up to 32 GB RAM in many models, some support up to 64 GB in high-tier builds, and SSDs up to 2 TB, commonly PCIe Gen 4 or newer, for large game installs or creative workloads. Battery packs are correspondingly large, 99Wh in some Pro 7 models, to support these displays and GPUs. Charging bricks are powerful too, sometimes 400W, in top configurations. Number 1. ASUS ROG Zephyrus G16 2026 edition. The Zephyrus G16 2025/2026 is ASUS's high-end premium gaming/creator 16-inch model, striking an impressive balance of performance, portability, and display excellence. It's built around advanced CPUs such as the Intel Core Ultra 9285H and AMD/AMD AI alternatives in some SKUs, paired with powerful NVIDIA RTX laptop GPUs, for example the RTX 5070 or RTX 5080 in higher models, with high power budgets, is almost equal to 100-155W in certain dynamic boost settings to drive both gaming and creative workloads. The display is one of its strongest features, a 16-inch ROG Nebula OLED panel with a 2.5K 2560 by 1600 WQXGA 16:10 aspect ratio, 240Hz refresh rate, 0.2 milliseconds response time, full DCI, P3 color gamut, Pantone validation, G-Sync/Advanced Optimus support, Dolby Vision HDR with True Black 500 certification. The machine also has solid cooling, options for vapor chamber or tri-fan design, use of liquid metal thermal compound, 2nd Gen arc flow fans for better airflow, all aiming to keep the CPU/GPU temperatures manageable even under load. That wraps up our list of the top 10 best gaming laptops in 2026, the ultimate rigs for true gamers. You're watching Tecware. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more top tech videos.